Hello YouTube, Retro Prime here, how's it going? I'm going to review a figure that I got that I said I wasn't going to get. I've not done that a few times, but this one I really didn't want, but it came my way anyway. And I have to say, he's just as kind of sort of meh as he looked to me. But I'll do a review and then give you my opinion at the end. Just, you know, give you the reasons as to why it just doesn't do it for me. And which is a shame because there's not a lot of many, that doesn't make any sense. There's not many Transformers that I really don't like because I'm not fussy. But this guy just doesn't do it for me, and here's why. Said figure is Power of the Primes Dreadwing. He just looks like a Combiner Wars figure. He's too much of the Combiner Wars for me. Combiner Wars was a great line when it first came out. Everyone got excited, but we soon realised we were just paying for repaint after repaint after repaint, and all the moulds got used to death. And Combiner Wars itself, a lot of the figures had an inherent sort of design sort of flaws in them, like the fact that the chest port, like the combiner port, was always obvious on a lot of the figures, and it just took away from their sort of aesthetics. That's one thing Power of the Primes hasn't done. On the ones I've got, the Dinobots I've got, and this guy, they always do something to cover up the chest piece, which does help the sort of overall look of the bot. But we've been here before, we've done this before. Power of the Primes, for me anyway, the ones I've bought so far, has been fresh, it's been new, it's been like a continuation of Titans, which was a continuation of Combiner Wars. It felt like it was going up the way. This feels like a step backwards to me. Feels like a step backwards. I'll say this now, QC's fine, all the joints are lovely and tight and everything works the way it's supposed to. Sorry, the light's really weird in here today, but just hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. And he is, I mean, look, the head sculpt there, very lovely, very reminiscent of 80s sci-fi Robocopy, and while he does do a lot to homage his G1 counterpart, or G2, G1, I'm not even sure what G is. Hello? He does things worse than it, so it's like, let's just talk about it. So robot mode, head's lovely, lovely, eyes are picked out in yellow, you can see he's got loads of different coloured plastic, hands are picked out in black, which always helps figures like these, because sometimes leaving the hands bare really detracts from the whole look of it. He's got the red and he's got the symbol, the silver, and you can just see as you go down the figure, you know, there's plenty of detail and plenty of mould and plenty of colouring, so all good there. He comes with a very 80s-esque sort of turquoise. This really is, it reminds me of sort of toys of the 80s. I don't know why, but I love that. That is absolutely fantastic. Proper in love with that gun. It does the job. It looks good. You know, whatever. He has ports on the side of his arm for holding his weapon as well, if you want to sort of give him a more of a Megatron-esque vibe, I suppose. Yeah, arms are great, everything's tight. Legs, these bits, I'm not sure if I'm doing these right, folding away the wings and stuff. But you know, everything's fine, everything's tight, everything looks cool. There's not a lot of kibble, they've kind of folded the plane away better than they did on a lot of the Combiner Wars guys anyway. He's got a hollow bit there, which is a bit shite because of the transformation, and it's very empty at the back. Meaning he does look like he's missing something, unfortunately. But you know, that's just how it is. The plastic there is grey and soft, so kids can't jab their eyes out. Other than that, you know, it's not a bad looking robot. You can get him in great poses. He doesn't look too bad, but like I said, he looks like the G1 or the older version, but just not as good as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so robot mode's a solid, what, 7 out of 10, which isn't bad, but that's my unbiased opinion. My biased opinion is that he's about a 5 or a 4. But yeah, so I'll transform him, and if you've got Combiner Wars jets and stuff, you'll realise what I mean about the sort of the comparison being too close, because the transformation very much is Combiner Wars 101. So I'll transform him and I'll show you him. Here we go. And there you go. Transformation very much just what you'd expect if you know Combiner Wars in any way, shape or form. The wings transform slightly different to any previous figures that I've certainly seen, but you know, it's just, you know what you're getting, basically. Like I said, rubber tip at the end, although you can still do some damage with that, but no, it's no sharp. Cockpit, and this is what I mean about this figure being sort of a step down for his counterpart. The original had like a clear plastic cockpit. This is just painted on, and it's very obvious it's painted on, and it just looks cheap and tacky. It's no the best at all. The wings have lovely details on them, Decepticon symbols and paint, and moulding up the wazoo. A lot of these Prime figures have, and especially the Titans as well, had a lot of just detailed moulding that it's no obvious and noticeable at first, but when you spend time with a figure, you do realise, you go, God, they've really put an effort in and put quite a lot of detail in there. It's got what I'm assuming are maybe engine intakes, but they're just flat red plastic, painted plastic. So it doesn't really add to the aesthetics. He's got his jets there. Underneath, he's very much a Combiner Wars jet. That's just crap. I've yet to see a good jet former. not including Movie Megatron Voyager. That's kind of a really good one for hiding the robot mode. But then again, because of the sort of the way a movie bot looks, it's quite easy to hide the robot, to be honest. The back, he's got the grey and the silver on there. These are a soft plastic again, and these ones are hard plastic but are on hinges. The back, very much a Combining Wars foot, so you know exactly what you're getting. That's my problem with this figure. I think it's nothing new, and it's just boring and nah. That's pretty much my one complaint with this. We've had it before, and we don't want it anymore. I certainly don't. The lovely weapon does sit on top and can go choo-choo-choo-choo. And there, like I said, there's ports on the arms and under the wings as well. But when you get a figure with only one weapon, just doesn't look very good. It looks, they could definitely got two, it would look amazing, but they don't. And like, I mean, here, this is what I hate about it. They've moulded in like engines and stuff there, but then it just stops and doesn't really go with the rest of it because they've made too much an effort to give him feet. It's just, this is just not good enough for me. Positives, QC are amazing. He looks good in poses. You know, he is a good looking toy and a well made toy. But a downside is just boring for me. We've had it all before. Right now my Superion has got drag strip as his fourth limb because I never got the sort of non-UK aerial bot. I might stick him there just because then he's got four planes for limbs rather than three in a bloody a yellow drag car. So yeah, if you're a fan of the toy, then you're gonna love it. It's a good toy. It's just not for me, which is a shame. I mean, I wish I could change my mind, but I can't. I've tried because I love this kind of the colour scheme as well, which is really weird. It's just not for me, and I don't know why. No, I'm sad. Anyway, there you go. That's just me talking about a toy that I don't particularly like. I hate being negative, but you can't just review all the good stuff, can you, that you enjoy? Folk get bored with that. I sometimes think folk think I just like everything because I just go, wow, look how amazing this is! On every single video I do. Yeah. So there you go. Hope that was alright for you. Yeah, I'm going to review my Prime Masters next. Because I am absolutely loving these little guys. And you should too. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment and subscribe because it makes me happy. And yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic week because the weather's been great here. I hope it's great where you are. And I hope you're just lovely and happy with life. Right, I'll see you soon. Cheerio.